in this short video, I want to share with you how do you speak with someone who shuts down. So there are people in your life, whether it be at work, whether it be at home, at school, there are people that you try to speak to them, you try to have them open up, but they just zip. And they don't want to talk, or they come home, they say, I had a horrible day. Oh, tell me about it. I just did. And they don't want to talk anything beyond that. What do you do? So firstly, in order for you to deal with someone that you love, or a coworker and so forth that you're trying to talk to, but they're shutting down, or they're saying one or two words, you have to understand what's really going on inside. So there could be few things, one of four things that could be going on. Number one, it could be that they're actually not interested in what you have to talk about. So you're talking with them and they're not responding. And it could be because they're just not interested. Look, you spoke to your mom for 30 minutes about how you went to the store and you got this and something was wrong in the mail, and then you turn to your husband and explain to him another 1 hour exactly what you told your mother word by word. He might not be interested. Oh no, but if he loves me, he should be interested in what I have to share. Well, not everyone is interested in everything that you talk about. So maybe you are talking a little too much. So you want to make sure that maybe the other person that you're talking to may just not be interested. How do you fix that? So limit the amount of stuff you say. Don't talk so much. Get to the point. Because some people like to be on point, and other people like long stories. It depends on the person. So get to know the person. But it could be that one of the reasons why the person is not shutting down, it's not talking, it's not opening up, is because you're talking too much. I have this all the time. Fathers come to me, I'm trying to build a relationship with my son, and they just talk and yap and give lectures. I'm like, we're talking more. We're in the car, we spoke the whole ride. I said, did you speak the whole ride, or did you give me a lecture the whole ride? Which one was it? And so oftentimes you're lecturing, you don't give that kid a time. If you just stay silent and you limit the amount of stuff you're sharing, you might see that person opens up. Number two, it could be that they want to avoid fight. So they don't talk to you, or they don't open up to you when you sit down and talk to them, discuss the issue. They don't talk. Partly because it could be that they feel you're going to get into argument. Because they're like, last time I try to talk to her, she gets angry. Last time I talk to him, he takes it personally. So they avoid talking with you. Because maybe you're someone, they think about it. You need to do it soul searching and say, am I someone that takes things too personally? Do I get overheated when I'm talking? Do I get defensive when I'm talking? And it could be that you're so defensive, you're overheated, and so they don't want to talk because they know that it's not going to be a good experience. So they avoid you, right? So you want to fix that by letting them know, look, I know sometimes I get angry when I talk, but today I really want to discuss this, and I promise you, and I'm going to try my best to stay calm. And if I don't get calm, you remind me, okay? Number three, it could be that they hate tangential, the talks that are on tangent. It goes on and on, So they might not want all your, it goes from one topic, it goes from grocery to your vacation plan to your kids' school. Some people don't like talks that go all over the place. And some people like it, some people don't. So maybe they avoid talking with you because you're like all over the place. So when they talk to you, don't talk as much, but you go from one topic to another topic to another topic, another topic. So you go all over the place. So if you want to be able to talk with someone, then they will listen to you. If you're someone who goes all over the place, learn to go one topic at a time. So finish one topic, ask for their feedback, then go to the next topic. Because some people don't like talks that are all over the place. Finally, it could be that something is bothering them. They had a bad day, they're hurt, something came up in their personal health, or they just had a bad exam grade. It could be something that's bothering them. So it's not that they don't want to talk to you, but it's not in a good mood. So you need to understand what's really going on with them. These four things to really know what might be going on. And once you know that, the step you want to take is you want to reflect that. You want to say, I see that something is bothering you. Or am I talking too much? Is that why you're not talking? I'll try to cut it down. Am I going all over the place? Okay, let me try to actually let them know that you're doing that. So then they know you understand what's going on with as to why they're not talking. So reflect that. Let them know that this is what's going on. Reflect that to them. There's even advanced skills that I can share with you. In therapy sometimes I have people and who come and they came to therapy because they want to talk about how the issue when they were raped, they were sexually assaulted, and they want to talk about it, right? But they come to therapy and they feel hesitant. They're not sure. They don't want to bring it up. And I know that if they leave the session not having talked about it, they will feel unfulfilled. And that's the reason why they're here in therapy anyways. It could be that sometimes they're not ready to talk about it. They might need a few sessions before they can start. The way I help them and something you can look into in your own business life, personal life, is I sort of say, okay, you know what, I see, I know you want to talk about what happened to you last year, but I know you're feeling uncomfortable. They're like, yeah, I know, I want to talk about it, but I just feel, and I'm not feeling comfortable. You know what I tell them? I tell them, okay, it's fine, don't tell me what happened. How about this? Why don't you tell me, what are you afraid of that will happen when you do talk about it? So I'm avoiding the content. I'm now going around the content. So I ask them, what do you think will happen when you do finally talk about about this in therapy? They'll say, I don't know. I might feel shy. I might feel broken. I might feel that you'll judge me. Then I address those things. So I said, you know what? You're not broken. You know what? I'm not here to judge you. I'm your therapist, and so I'm here with you, respecting and I honor you regardless of what you've been through in your life. And they sort of calm down a bit. Other times I tell them, okay, what will happen to you once you do share it? So imagine, I just tell them, okay, I know you don't want to share it. I know you don't want to talk about it today. But imagine that you did talk about it. How would it be? What will happen to you after you talked about it? So then they go, you know what? After I talk about it, I think I'll feel a lot better. And you have no idea how many people, when I ask them that question, how would you feel after you have talked about it? Imagine you talked about it. How would you feel now? You have no idea how many people start to talk about it, and then they actually start talking about what they thought they cannot talk about. Because I took away the barriers. So in your own life, when you're talking to your family or your coworkers and they're being hesitant to discuss about something, you said, okay, I know I seem like you're talking about something, but I think it seems like you're hesitant. What do you think will happen if you did talk about it? You think do you feel like I will judge you or I will get angry? Is that why? And let me tell you, I'm not going to be. And so once you take away those barriers and their fears, they sort of begin to open up. And finally, give people time. So somebody says, they just don't want to talk. You say, you know what? I understand. It's okay. If you do want to talk, though, I'm here. And give them that 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 1 hour, just silence. Sometimes you being with someone, just sitting there for just half an hour in silence, it's a lot better. So if you want to really able to communicate and talk and really connect with someone who has difficulty connecting, they shut down or they don't talk as much, learn what's going on inside. Number 2, reflect that feeling for them. Let them know that you see it. Let them know that you see the dilemma they're in. Oftentimes when I work with children, they come in. I go, I know you're here because your parents forced you to be here. I know that. I know your parents brought you here. I know you don't want to be here. But guess what? We have 45 minutes together. Let's try to make the best of it. Let's see if I can help you, be of help in any way. Or people who come for, I have adults who get forced to come because of the court. The court mandates they come for anger treatment, anger therapy, right? Anger management. And I tell them, I know you're here because of the court. I know that. But we have 45 minutes together. Maybe we could just discuss. Maybe you could talk about something. And you'll be surprised. People just open up. Give them that moment of silence. Allow them to be comfortable. Just let them be. For a few minutes, and you will see. People will open up. I hope this was very helpful, and inshallah you can apply this in the next conversations that you have. Jazakumullah khairan.